Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off play action. D. Winters. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10.
Ready, right, and cycle. Ready.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cut.
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and Now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, 49.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Now Dowdle. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Down. Black, 95. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Outside.
And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run without it. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. The ball comes out. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Green Jack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No give on the ground, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big gain for the 49ers. An even 40 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Side of the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. Shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. D. Winters there to bring him down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Blue 32. Slide through. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here deep middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
On the ready. Ready. Set.
Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Try to start on the ground, and he'll be stacked at the line of scrimmage. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Get set. Up.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he is out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
18, watch out! Start!
First and 10 for Purdy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18, watch out!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set! Set, ready! Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's second and 10.
Black shot! Ready, ready! Shoot, yellow! Snap, red! Check, cut!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Red, cycle! Set! Yellow, 22! Cut, cut!
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Get set, get set! Up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
give it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Open man left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. First and 10.
47-yard line.
To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He's got his hand right side. It's complete. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the ground, a first down run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Get set, get set. 21.
To throw is Purdy. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the bootleg. No chance at all. He'll go down. D. Winters. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Bryce Huff getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Let's go now. 50. Drill green. Blaster. 6. Fuse. Yellow. Ready?
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
18. Watch out.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Yellow. Outside. What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And the rush gets going. He'll go down. They got him. Michael Williams in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. Cycle. 45. White. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Okay, it is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Open man, right side. He's got it. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Set. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They look underneath here for Dowdle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the RPO, that's out to McMillan. And he'll take this one in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
28. Buccaneers, 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Get set, get set. RT, what's up? Up.
Now a toss play, running left. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
Outside. RT, what's up? Up.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
At the 22-yard line.
RT, what's up? Up.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Outside. Right outside. Here we go, here we go. Up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keeping the ball in the run?
They'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
The 17-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's Otten in motion.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. Wow! Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back.